Well, hello there. Here is a video of my 2003 Suzuki Tl1000R. As you can see, this is not your typical factory paint scheme. This color is off of a Ducati 848. It is the pearl white. And it comes with the powder-coated black wheels. They are not your stock black wheels, glossy black wheels. They are the matte black, along with the powder-coated matte black frame. Powder-coated triple trees. And the powder-coated swingarm with the powder-coated wheel. I decided to go with this paint scheme, so I wanted something simple but clean looking. I've done a lot of aftermarket parts for this bike, aside from the powder-coated parts and pieces and the paint scheme. A lot of the parts on this bike are new, an upgrade. So to start off, from the front, I did the aftermarket double bubble smoke windscreen, and I figure since the factory forks were black or a gold color, as you can see here, to mix it up a little bit instead of just keeping it black and white, I added a little bit of gold touches here and there. So the aftermarket double bubble windscreen, I got the aftermarket gold windscreen bolts all the way around. The gold adjustable brake and clutch levers. I got the aftermarket Scott steering down here. Fully adjustable. A definite must for this bike. Tick spotter mirrors. Not much for function, but definitely better than the stock look. I have not wired them up for the l.e.d turn signals yet, but they are in there. Let's see. The gold aftermarket speedking rear sets. And the D&D pipes. They are just the slip-ons. The pipe itself does kind of have a gold color, factory color, so I may switch those to a full system, but it runs good for now. I got the Michelin Pilot Power 2 CTs. The 190/50 17. There we go. Brand new, you can still see the nipples. There they are. Good tread all the way around. I got the undertail kit with the l.e.d brake lights. aftermarket gold race chain, the 530. Here's the aftermarket rear set. Tank protector. I did lower this bike, as you can see by the front triple tree here. It's lowered about 2 3/4 inches in the front. These are tapered forks, as you can see here. So it gets skinnier here, and it gets wider here. At this point here, it doesn't go any lower. So I can't lower this bike any lower than it is. And then for the rear, I used a lowering link for the rear. Now, lowering link is off eBay. When I bought it, it was $59. So if you see one on eBay, that's the one that I am using. Everything else is the old stock suspension. I don't track it, no wheelies, I don't race it. I like bikes that are low. Keeps me from doing wheelies. I just like to cruise on it. And the front wheels new as well. New front wheel bearings, front and rear. When you have to powder coat them, you gotta take the old wheel bearings out, and you can't press the old ones back in. So you gotta get new front and rear wheel bearings. Also, you gotta get brand new swing arm bearings. As far as performance goes, I did the Rifleman's 1/5 turn throttle upgrade. I did the BMC air filter. I did the pair valve removal, and I also did the Jovi airbox modification. Everything you can do to this bike, I did off of the threads off tlrplanet.com. So I tuned it with a yosh box. I decided to not do the Power Commander PC3. I'm happy with the performance I get out of that yosh box. So, clean title. It's an 03. It has 16,000, just over 16,000 original miles. $16,093. Before I painted it this color, it used to be a different color, and I truck and trailered this bike from Seattle, Washington to San Francisco, and then took this bike from San Francisco south on I-5 to Los Angeles, and then east on Highway 15 to Las Vegas, and then back to LA, and then back to San Francisco, and then trucked it home to Seattle, Washington. It does have the 10,000K slim ballast h.i.d. Let's see the wiring there. And the slim ballast I tucked way down in there so you can't see them. h.i.ds are a definite must, I believe, for any motorcycle, especially riding at night. And I'll turn it over so you guys can hear it for the ones that don't know what a TLR V-twin sounds like. So, there it is, the 2003 Suzuki TL1000R.